But you say taste of bliss. Yeah? When one gets the taste of bliss, to whom happens this taste of bliss?
To who?
Yeah.
To the illusion of Narayana. To the illusion of being Narayana.
No, who experiences the taste of bliss?
The illusion of being Narayana. There is no I, there is no Narayana, there is no who.
So illusion of Narayan experiences the taste of bliss?
You see, the who experiences the taste of bliss? I tell you really, when Narayana is gone, okay? I is gone, there is only pure consciousness. And pure consciousness is divine consciousness. You could say pure consciousness is divine. You might also say pure consciousness is God. Okay? Now, when you are striving towards enlightenment, or striving towards true happiness, or towards true bliss, you think that you are striving for it because you're identified as Mayana or Narayana or Andrea, but actually it's the divine striving towards it. The divine wants to become aware of himself, aware of itself through you. So it's the divine striving. The divine wants to become realized through you. First there's only divine. Divine wants to become conscious aware of itself through you. So it's the divine striving through you. The divine power wanting to return to its own source. Becoming one with itself, consciously aware one with itself through you. Actually, it's not Narayan striving, it's the divine striving. So, it's the divine seeking itself. So, when the divine finds itself, when the divine becomes aware of itself, then what used to be Narayan realizes there never was any Narayan. There never was any I who was seeking. There never was. It only was the divine. It was only a big delusion. The divine looking for itself. Looking for itself. And the divine realizes itself and sees that it was only looking for itself, and then comes what? A big laugh. It's crazy. It was looking for itself. It was already there. It was looking for itself. And this is crazy. It's a big laugh. Big laugh. So today we covered a lot of ground, right? I'm talking, understanding, right? A lot of ground. Right? How many things did we talk about? So when you look at it from the outside, you might say, oh, it's this and 10 things and 20 and 30 things. When you look at it from the inside, I'm always talking about the same thing. You might say I'm talking about different things, but I'm always talking about the same. It's always the same thing, which unfolds itself on the surface in many, many different subjects. But it's always, for me, it's always the same thing, unfolding itself. Looking at the same thing from different angles. Why are you looking at it from different angles? Because this is the only thing you can do on the level of language. Because language can only see one aspect. But when you realize it, you see it all together as one thing. And seeing it all together as one thing is a way of seeing. It's not a way of thinking. In thinking, you only see an aspect. Seeing, you see it all together as one. Well, does it make sense? Yeah, okay.
I think we have to look at the same thing from different points of view because the ego is so strong. And it also said, and it always says, yes, but.
Yeah, okay. But you first have to look at it from different angles to get to the total vision. Without doing it, you won't get there. Because if you don't do it, you will be caught up in another frame of mind. Like people very often say, well, it's beyond thought. But that's again a different thought. It's again a different illusion, saying it's beyond thought because it's a thought. Then they think they are beyond thought, but they are not. They just have a concept of being beyond thought. So before they were caught up in thought, and now they are caught up in thought, on the top of it they have the illusion of being beyond thought. So first you have to ask questions. And when you ask these questions, and when you are listening, it's not only the ego listening. When you are listening, it's not only the ego listening. You are always beginning to see, to a certain degree, what's being said. If you don't see to a certain degree, you wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. You must have realized seeing to a certain degree to understand what I say, otherwise you won't understand. It would only be on intellectual level. And on a purely intellectual level, it doesn't make any sense. So when I say the intellect looks at it from different levels, but in seeing it's all one, and when you realize it, there is already some seeing. Because otherwise you wouldn't realize it, that it's all one. There's always some intuition of it all being one. Right?